qualities that separate a good teacher from a bad one. What I would consider to be one of the most important things to find in a good teacher is a willingness to work with the students. For a class to learn and develop at the same rate, there must be sure that all the students are understanding what is being taught. A teacher's main focus should be on the students that are struggling or falling behind. A good teacher will offer extra time to those who need it. I can recall having a hard time in Math 621 back in high school. My teacher was able to pick up on these cues and asked me if I'd like to come in over lunch to go over it again. I can remember thinking to myself, how does this teacher do it? I never saw him at rest. He was always helping someone, even through his own lunch hour. I believe that without my teacher dedicating his time, I would have failed Math 621, which brings me to my next point. A good teacher should want those who put in the effort to succeed. We know that there are good and bad teachers, but there can also be good and bad students. Those unwilling to learn or put in the slightest amount of effort. There is a difference between taking more time to learn something and someone just not willing to learn. A good teacher should be able to pick out those who try and those who choose not to. I've gone through a few things that make up a good teacher and have even mentioned an experience I've had with one. But now I feel it's time to give some attention to the bad ones. Thankfully, I can't recall ever having a teacher that was quote-unquote bad. I've had a few that would assign what I would consider to be a bit too much homework, but I've chalked that up to just having high expectations, which isn't a bad thing, but can get in the way of other classwork. Because I don't have any experience with a bad teacher, I don't think I can accurately depict one. All I will say is that when you get a good teacher, you will have the feeling that you can talk to them and work out problems. If something doesn't fit your schedule or you don't understand something, you shouldn't feel pressured to talk and ask for help. It's a teacher's job, after all, to teach and help you understand the information, not just to regurgitate it. Thank you.